History is not always written in ink. Sometimes it is carved in blood and stone. What drives a man to face certain death with pride? What makes 300 stand when 10,000 kneel? This is not just a tale of war. It is a question of legacy, honor, and the immortal weight of choice. This is the story of the Spartans at Thermopylae. 480 BCE, the Persian Empire, vast as the sea, sweeps across the known world. Led by King Xerxes, their eyes now turn west to the lands of free Greece. In their path lies a narrow passage, Thermopylae, the Hot Gates, a choke point between mountain and sea. And at this gate, 300 Spartans draw a line that shall never be forgotten. Xerxes sends envoys. "Lay down your weapons," they demand. Leonidas, king of Sparta, answers with 2 words, "Molon Labe, come and take them." Sparta had no walls. Its defense was the valor of its men, raised from childhood to embrace hardship, to scorn weakness, to live for honor, and to die with purpose. The Spartans knew they would not return, yet they did not hesitate. Leonidas did not select warriors at random. He chose fathers with living sons to ensure Sparta's bloodline would endure even if its heroes fell. To them, death was not a tragedy. Cowardice was. They fought not for victory, but to give Greece time to awaken, to unite, to resist. Day 1, the Persians charge like a tide of steel. The Spartans with shield and spear hold the line. They fight shoulder to shoulder, unbroken, each man a stone in a wall of resolve. The narrow pass works in their favor. 10,000 Persians die. The Spartans lose but a handful. Their enemies begin to fear, not just their skill, but their silence, their calm, their willingness to die without retreat. Then, treachery. A local Greek named Ephialtes reveals a secret trail through the mountains to Xerxes. He seeks reward. What he earns is infamy. The Persians surround the Spartans. The trap is closing. Leonidas knows what dawn will bring. He tells the allied Greeks to flee. They obey, but the Spartans and a few hundred Thespians and Thebans remain. They do not retreat. They form a final circle. At the center lies Leonidas, wounded, dying, unbowed. They fight to the last breath, to the last heartbeat. Steel against flood, flesh against fate. The Persians burn their bodies, but not their story. Word spreads, and it ignites a fire. The Greeks rally. Months later at Salamis, they shatter Xerxes' fleet. At Plataea, they break the Persian army. The 300 did not survive, but they made survival possible. In dying, they taught us how to live. They taught that courage is not the absence of death, but the defiance of it. That a legacy carved in blood may outlive empires. History remembers many conquerors, but reveres only a few defenders. And when the world asks what it means to stand firm when all seems lost, the answer echoes from Thermopylae. Come and take them. They were not gods. They bled, they broke, and yet they stood when others ran. Thermopylae was more than a battlefield. It was a mirror, reflecting what we fear and what we could become. In a world obsessed with survival, they chose sacrifice, and by dying, they became eternal. The name Leonidas purpose may fade from textbooks, but it echoes in the soul of every person who chooses principle over safety. This is the Unthought, where stories speak louder than time. If this tale moved you, remember to subscribe. More truths await in the shadows of history.